Our meditation begins shortly in around 3 minutes. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're having a good Saturday. Here in the UK, the Midlands, we've had a beautiful day. The sun has been shining, and hello Ed and Polly. The sun's shining, and we've had a retreat this morning as part of the Mindspace Plus course. The summer term, the first proper summer term we've had. COVID has allowed us to have more classes than usual. For many organisations and activities have been limited, but we've actually had more sessions and activities than ever before. We have transformed these adverse conditions and not only learn to deal with them, but thrive with this adversity. How wonderful. Hello Den. Hello Joe. Hello Michelle. Hello Anne. Hello Dean. Hello DD. Not only have we transformed this circumstance, we are thriving. Yeah. We are turning a potential adverse circumstance on its head, while at the same time doing it all on behalf of all living beings. We are in no way taking any credit. We offer thanks to all living beings. We give them the credit. You know, like when football players are interviewed, they always talk about the team, don't they? Yeah. You want to tell us a bit about the goal you scored, Ed? You know, Ed comes up for the interview and says, well, it's all about the team. Isn't that right, Ed? You would give the credit to the whole team, the lads. Yeah, the lads played well. And generally they don't try to highlight themselves, do they? It's helpful to realize that we are part of a team of countless living beings. As I was saying earlier on this week, our mind will be suitably blown if we really go into this contemplation. And I've had some lovely emails this week, thank you, of practitioners sending me thoughts about various items that they have had, enjoyed or used, and how, when you start thinking about other people involved in bringing that item to you, how it takes on a whole new significance, and how we can really develop appreciation and start to merge into the infinite web which we are intimately connected to. What is the web made up of? Kindness. We have been touched by kindness throughout our life. This is session 111, and it is the 11th of July. There's a lot of ones, aren't there, going on today? But at one time, all the practitioners assembled here were one. We'd approached our first birthday. Yeah. Anyone remember that? Most probably. Those around us helped us to celebrate it. So much kindness we've received on our first birthday. Yeah. Well, you think of all the effort that was put in for us to make it through that first year, when we arrived on the scene. We came out of our kind mother's womb, and for that first year, incredible, wasn't it? What kindness we had. We were touched by every single day, just to make it to our first birthday. Quite extraordinary. But of course, it's easy to forget. We can forget the kindness we receive, and we can highlight other things that we've been on the receiving end of. When we look at the world, we forget that all these people were once small babies, completely helpless and dependent entirely upon the kindness of others. And even as someone who appears completely independent and strong, and so forth, they may appear like that, yeah, but actually totally and utterly dependent on other people. The fact that they can enjoy feeling like independent is only dependent on the kindness of others. So they can have that incorrect view about themselves and the world around us, because it is incorrect. It's not just like an ethical thing, it's an incorrect view that we're independent. When we feel independent, that view is not in accordance with the conventional nature of our reality, which is totally interdependent. And we are. Every single cell in our body is dependent on others. It said in the Buddhist text, think about if you had to give back everything that you had received from others. Yeah. What would you have left? Have a think about it. All these little talks, and we need to think about them in our own time. When we're sitting down somewhere in a comfortable chair, instead of opening up the paper, or turning on the TV, watching another series, getting out the phone and having an endless scroll, just have a think. Use the time wisely to reflect. If I had to give everything back to others that I have received, what would I have left? And then start mentally giving everything back that you'd received, that others had given you. We wouldn't have much left, would we? In fact, there'd be nothing. We would have given everything back, because everything we have received from others. And we develop an appreciation of that and a sense of merging into the world around us, and our mind being suitably blown so we can abide in peace. Why can't we abide in peace? Why do we need to wait until we die to rest in peace? And unfortunately, we most probably don't unless we can train our mind, because that's not the end. It's just the beginning of the next chapter. Why can't we abide in peace every day? There's always objections, aren't there? Objections to why we can be peaceful. And it's usually to do with what other people are doing or saying or how unkind they are. But if we are skillful, if we can look at the word skillfully, we can see a world of incredible kindness, and it's all coming in our direction. Sometimes people say things like, oh, I don't feel supported. No support anymore. You know, no support around me for any of this. Yeah. Where does that come from? That sense of feeling no support. Have we forgotten the kindness of others? Actually, we are completely and utterly supported by countless living beings every moment of our life. When we sit in meditation, which we're going to do very shortly, that's why we're here, isn't it? And we sit upright like a mountain. We say to ourselves, my body is like a mountain. And we sit upright. We are supported by the earth, are we not? We're supported by countless living beings, the kindness of countless living beings. Our body can only sit upright due to the kindness of countless living beings. There's health in our body, meaning we can sit upright. Maybe you're not sitting upright now, maybe you're lying down. Just lying down anyway, depends upon the kindness of the living being. So as we're sitting there, it's almost like that is a testimony to the kindness of all living beings that we have received. We're on the receiving end of their incredible hard work. Right now, as we're sitting here, all these people are just waiting to help us. None of things like that, do we? Well, you want to take a plane, a train, a bus, a taxi. You want to have some takeaway. You get sick. You need to go to hospital. There's so many services. Something goes wrong with, I don't know, internet, broadband. All these people just there, waiting, working while we are meditating, relaxing. You think, okay, I'm falling in love with them all. This is affectionate love. It's difficult to fall in love with others if we don't feel any kindness coming from them. We do the opposite. We fall into hatred and frustration with others. And as a consequence of having that, we feel annoyed and unhappy all the time. This is turning that on its head. Remember their kindness, and then we feel a warmth towards them. When we see other people, we just feel, oh, how kind. This is the foundation, in the training in loving kindness and compassion, remembering the kindness that we receive. And it can completely revolutionize and transform our meditations. And our entire life, we feel connected, completely connected. Let's give it a go once again on this Saturday night. Spending some time focusing on the natural breathing, entering and leaving our body. We try to become one with our breath. Taking the time now to enjoy our breathing, grateful to be breathing, to be alive. Our breathing depends upon the kindness of others. A world we are totally and utterly connected to. We are on the receiving end of an infinite amount of kindness. And just to sit here and breathe depends on countless living beings in the past also, of our ancestors going back. As we sit here breathing, happy to be alive, we appreciate the great kindness of others and develop heartfelt affection for those around us. We offer our thanks in the form of affectionate love, and we meditate so we can train our mind to benefit all these kind people. We can repay their kindness by showing them kindness. And to help us get into a concentrated, clear space, we engage in the 9-round breathing practice. So I won't guide it to give you the chance to go at your own pace, but I will engage in the practice with you if you need reminding of what physically to do, but I'm not going to say anything. And we'll do this sequence 3 times. Remembering that we are supported by the kindness of others across the world. With a grateful mind, engage in our meditation. My body like a mountain. My breath like the wind. And my mind like the sky. I enjoy sitting and looking at the nature in my mind, which is vast like the sky. I'm able to see through cloud-like thoughts, memories, plans, worries, projects. I have nothing left to work out or to make happen. I just rest right now and relax into the vast space of the mind. My body like a mountain, completely present and stable. My breath like the wind, and my mind as vast as the sky, almost as though we become the sky. There's no separation or boundary. In our consciousness. And in this vast space of the mind, we get some feeling for the interconnectedness of our world. The incredible kindness we are continuously receiving and have received. Everything we've received from others, our body, our education, our food, everything. And we offer thanks and dedicate all the positive energy from our meditation to them. We send it out through this interconnected web of kindness. May they find happiness in their lives. May we repay the kindness of others by showing them kindness continuously. Good. Thank you very much. When you're ready, please bring your session to a close. And open your eyes. As we're falling asleep, we mentally review the day with appreciation and gratitude. We fall asleep into gratitude. Maybe we even dream with gratitude and then wake up in the morning tomorrow, hopefully. You never know, but hopefully our eyes open, take some breaths, appreciation, and then we start to create the habit of loving kindness in a moment by moment existence. And I'll be back here tomorrow night at 7:30 if you want to refresh and keep going. Thank you everyone for coming along on your Saturday night. I wish you a pleasant rest of the evening or afternoon.